It's finals time under the lights here at the Astro Turf, Colombo. It's the Old Nalandians Hockey Club taking on BRC. And I have Nathan Coggins with me in the com box. A very good evening to you, Nathan.
Yes, a very good evening, Reshwan. All boils down to this. The final, the men's A division final. The showpiece game here at the Colombo Hockey Knockouts. There you have it, BRC taking on the Old Nalandian Sports Club in what promises to be a cracking affair to draw the curtain on what has been a long and hard hockey season, hasn't it? These lads played the Colombo Hockey League, which came to a conclusion a couple of weeks ago, and now the knockout tournament for the Pioneer Cup, the pinnacle of Sri Lankan hockey, between BRC and the Old Nalandians.
Indeed, Nathan. I think the stands are filling in slowly and surely, and it will be quite the atmosphere out here in the Astro Turf, Colombo. Plenty of business in and around the vicinity in the last couple of days, but all roads lead to the Astro Turf, Colombo this evening.
Yes, indeed. And speaking of the crowd, Reshwan, we've been told the Honourable Sports Minister as well is in attendance for this game.
Indeed, it's a big occasion for all of us here. And bringing you all the live action is Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare. And I'm sure both teams will want to put on a show to remember and try and etch their name in the history books. It all comes down to this now, as Nathan and I have mentioned on a couple of occasions.
Yes,
the teams will be introduced to the chief guest, Honourable Sports Minister of Sri Lanka. Sunil Kumar Gambage will grace this big occasion this evening. It's finals time here. It's well and surely the atmosphere will pick up as this final goes on. The teams are being introduced to the dignitaries.
Yes, if we take a look at the lineups for this game as well, for the Old Nalandians, Sudara, Kasun, Shanaka, Tikshana, Duminda, Buddhika, Vishwanath, Malinga, Pathum, Chintaka, Vimukti, Buddhaka, Nipun, Ruan, Didula, Tivanka, Manuka and Haritha making up the playing squad.
Indeed, and for the BRC team, it will be Abhith, Dhananjay, Dulara, Oshan, Asita, Sinitu, Eraj, Shakil Khan, Kirti, Oshain, Dilusha, Lairu, and Dilshan. They will be guided by Naveen Niranjan in this all-important final. It's the team from Havelock Town who are being introduced to the dignitaries. It's a massive occasion out here, and the crowd as well and surely gathered here at the Astro Turf, Colombo to witness a very interesting matchup.
Yes, indeed, Reshwan. So the introductions are done. We're only a moments away from kickoff in this Pioneer Cup final between the Old Nalandians and BRC.
It's a very super Sunday on the Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel. Hockey action in one channel, the Ball action as well, I think, has been concluded just across us at the Torrington grounds. And up in Harare, Sri Lanka taking on Zimbabwe in the third and final T20I, the series decider. As of now, Zimbabwe 160 for 4 in 16.5 overs. You can watch the live action on Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, the Papare, Dialog TV channel number 126, the Dialog ViU app, and thepapare.com.
Yes, indeed, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, always in the thick of things, isn't it, Reshwan? Yes, BRC with one final hurdle in their yellow and black kit, all set to kick things off from right to left of your screen, and the All Nalandians in their white strip from left to right. The floodlights have taken full effect here at the Astro Turf, and it's a very pretty picture. The heart of Colombo. And to, like we were saying earlier as well, Reshwan, this really is the sporting hub of Colombo, isn't it?
Indeed, plenty of sporting facilities in and around the vicinity. Nathan, just across us at the racecourse grounds, yesterday Sri Lanka did play Maldives in that South Asian Super Cup. They'll take on Maldives in the second game on the 9th of September. Just across the road from here, the Royal Complex as well. So plenty of action in and around the vicinity in the last couple of days. It's been a busy weekend around here, Nathan.
Yes, indeed, Reshwan. No shortage of a spectacle if you're a sports fan here in Sri Lanka at the moment. Yes, as things stand, all eyes on the Astro Turf. As both sets of players taking up their positions. What promises to be a cracking affair. Now I'm sure the crowd that has gathered here, Reshwan, unless you're a defensive purist, will be hoping to see some goals as well. We saw a high score in B Division final. It's 5 goals to 3 in favour of the Old Josephians. And I'm sure this crowd will be hoping for more of the same as well as us, isn't it, Reshwan? As neutral viewers, we love to see the goals, don't we?
Indeed, just to bring all that interesting and bring all that atmosphere out here. It's all Nalandians who get things underway in this all-important final here at the Astro Turf, Colombo. It will be a very tricky opening 5 minutes as both sets of players will be very cautious how they settle into this big occasion.
Yes, and Yol Nalandians on the attack straight away. And winning the first free hit as well. And that's a lovely through ball there. Unfortunately, unable to apply the finishing touches. That was really incisive stuff though. And promising early signs for the Old Nalandians as they win the first penalty corner as well.
Can the men in white just produce a big moment early on in the game? The match officials just having a word with each other.
So a first attacking opportunity coming the way of the old Nalandians. They got 5 men in position around the D. But unfortunately, just unable to get his stick onto that one. The first receiver. That's Pathum for the old Nalandians. And first opportunity and a chance to take an early lead goes begging for the lads in white. Here's another lofted crossfield ball. But a bit of a heavy touch to bring it down. Sees the ball go out of bounds. And BRC defense holding down the fort for now at least. But they're being put under a lot of pressure in these first 2.5 minutes. So they now look to try and play themselves out of jail. Some Route 1 stuff there going straight over the top, but unfortunately pass was inaccurate. And now trying to go through midfield are the old Nalandians. Tried another cheeky little through ball, but this time BRC defense knew what was coming their way. And slowly but surely, Rashwan, BRC defense just growing into this clash, isn't it?
Indeed, Nathan. I think the team who will be more clinical up front will be the team that will go away with the win. But good intercepting from the old Nalandians.
It's another lovely through ball into the D, but picked off yet again by that BRC defense.
All Nalandians have really done the bulk of attacking play in these opening 5 minutes of this first quarter. Now once again, BRC in opposition territory. Inside, just misses the goal. And good work and good intention shown by BRC. They managed to shift that good attack improves after doing the bulk of defensive work. It's now Old Nalandians Hockey Club. Once again, will begin from the back, but they have lost position as BRC now once again. BRC down that right flank, showing a lot of patience. Since that looping ball.
Yes, BRC doing well in the build-up there. Their first attack of this game and of this quarter. But unfortunately, that final pass just not clinical enough. It's great to see that they are growing into this clash though. And it's promising signs for the Havelock Town club.
Indeed, plenty of interesting passages of play early on in this encounter. The crowd is gathered here at the Colombo Astro Turf. Slowly and surely will be a full house in a moment's time. Once again, Old Nalandians really made headway.
Yes, but again, doing well to pick off that ball. BRC defense managing to draw the foul as well. And now sends a long ball over the top, brought down well by BRC forward, but manages to get his stick in the way. Does the Nalandian defender. But some high intensity stuff here at the moment, end to end from both these teams.
Indeed, end-to-end stuff which was needed, Nathan, I think, in a game of this caliber. Surely the intensity will be quite high.
And it's now BRC with a set piece in a promising position. Just working the ball around that D. Tries to cut back inside. They managed to win their first penalty corner. BRC. And after sitting on the back foot for the first 5 to 6 minutes or so, they've really come into their own now. And have a golden opportunity to open the score in here at the Astro Turf. Penalty corner now. But unfortunately, not going the way of BRC. Guilty of taking too much time on the ball there. And now the Old Nalandians can come on the counter.
Indeed, now once again, 9 minutes have passed. We haven't seen a clear-cut opportunity for either of these sides. But as we speak, an opportunity gone down, begging for BRC to draw first blood in this all-important final. But good work, good intentions shown by the lads from Havelock Town, who will really try and press this Nalandian defense in those counter-attacking opportunities. And as we speak, once again, with an opportunity to counter this Old Nalandians outfit.
But again, managing to get that interception in the Old Nalandians. And things remain scoreless as we go into the final 5 minutes of this first quarter. It's a lovely pass to the left, and unfortunately that runner unable to get his stick onto that. But plenty of action here at the Astro Turf. Now BRC looking to build up another attack. But again, Aland just doing just in the right place at the right time at the moment to pick off those passes. But here come BRC again. Cuts inside, finds his man in the D. Sends in a low cross. Wins the ball back again, but goalkeeper doing well there. Sparing the blushes for his side. And it's still scoreless at the minute. Drawing a foul on the edge of the 25. BRC. Tanalanda doing well to close them down. Plenty of bodies committed to defense. But looks like they've given away another penalty corner. And BRC with another golden opportunity to open the score in right at the end of this first quarter.
Both teams yet to just settle into this big occasion under the lights here at Astro Turf. Hasn't been the easiest of starts for both teams. Well and surely now the best of challenges coming in.
Understandable as well, isn't it, Reshwan, that you'll take your time to really settle in, especially to a high-stakes game like this. And I'm sure some of the players here have done it plenty of times before. There's always something about a final that gets you, isn't it? Pressure really gets to you. Plenty of nervous jitters, I'm sure, around both sets of players. And again, just unable to find that final pass at the moment. BRC. But credit must go to both defenses, shouldn't it, Reshwan? They've held the fort for the entirety of this first quarter. As the horn goes off, signal the end of this first quarter, and it is scoreless at the minute here at the Astro Turf in this grand final for the Pioneer Cup between BRC and the Old Nalandians.
Indeed, it's been a very slow start to the game, but understandably, it does bring out a very interesting 3 quarters left in the game, Nathan. I think we did mention about the previous high-scoring final, but I don't think we'll have that on the cards, as both teams are yet to break the deadlock, as the first quarter went by quite tamed.
Yes, indeed, a tame start to this final. And both teams will be hoping to up the ante in the second quarter. They'd want to find the back of the net. know how potent both these attacking outfits can be. Hopefully that first 15 minutes was good warm up for them, and they'll come in all guns blazing into the second quarter. As the Old Nalandians now kick things off in the second quarter. Trying to build up from the back are the Old Nalandians. They look to be playing more of a waiting game, hoping that the gaps do open up in the BRC defense. And I'm sure as these players tire, they definitely will. And the Nalandians will be hoping that when they do, they're alert to the task. Just like that. Spotted the gap, but unfortunately, too much venom on the through ball for that for the striker to get any stick on it. Was Pathum camping inside the D. And first chance of the second quarter going the way of the Old Nalandians.
Indeed, Nathan, a very important 15 minutes coming up. As both teams are yet to really show some attacking threat.
That's brought down beautifully by that Nalandian player, but unfortunately unable to control it, but has drawn the foul in the process. And here's Pathum now for the Nalandians. Sends a fizzing ball in, but again, no one willing to really run onto that Reshwan, and that has been another theme throughout all four finals today, hasn't it? The build-ups have been good, but no one willing to try and get that final touch to really send it into the back of the net.
Indeed, those finishing touches have really been the reason the scoreline doesn't show any goals. Big looping pass. But once again, position being turned over.
Here's Nalanda once again, looking to build up from the back. But it's a very soft way to concede possession for Nalanda. And one of their players been sent to the naughty chair as well. So on the back foot now, playing with 10 men, are the Old Nalandians. Can BRC find the turnover? Try and capitalize. They do find the turnover now. Do BRC have that extra man on the park? Really do need to make use of the numbers advantage, especially in a game like this. And here they are now making a break on that left hand side, but unfortunately ball just getting stuck in the surface and striking the boot of that BRC player. Now here's the Nalandians countering. Did mighty well there to get a stick in the way for BRC. Holding their own for the moment. Some Route 1 stuff now. Sends in a pass. But Nalan the defense once again managing to send it out of harm's way. But it's BRC still on the attack. Lovely dribble into the D. And winning the penalty corner as well. So a net gain, you could say, for BRC. And they'll have a chance to try and trouble the scorers. We've had a goalless 6 minutes so far in this second quarter as well. Hopefully they can find that cutting edge of this next sequence.
Indeed, they will have to. I think it's in a matter of time that the deadlock should be broken, just to bring back some life to this crowd here at the Astro Turf as well, Nathan. Nothing to cheer about in this all-important final, but with this penalty goal. But once again, making a hash out of it is Naland, all Nalandians will have to do the bulk of the defending in this stage of the game.
Yes, have only had a couple of penalty corners so far in this game, and they have been rather wasteful with it, have BRC. And, winning another one in quick succession. This time goes short. That's a powerful shot, but the goalkeeper with a strong hand as well. And Volnalandian defense, a man short as well. Really doing well to hold their own at the moment. The umpire has spotted something, and we'll go to his assistant. And looks like it will be another penalty corner to BRC. So winning 3 of them back to back. And hopefully, in the third time of asking, they can finally make it count. Interesting setup for BRC. Have plenty of options on the edge of the D. And that shot going narrowly wide for BRC. This time the connection was good, but unfortunately couldn't get the direction on that one. And spares the blushes for the old Nalandians.
Plenty of penalty corners in the last 5 minutes or so, Nathan. But still, both teams have managed to keep the scorers silent. Once again, BRC, the penalty corner, goes for that shot, but once again, not doing the right work this time around as well, BRC. Surely, both set of players should bring on their A game now. It's been a very lackluster performance in this first 1.5 quarters, we could say. Nothing much to speak of as well.
And here's BRC winning the ball back in midfield. And now launching down the right, but that's well done by the Nalandian defender. Desperate lunge. And you could say he's taken one for the team there. It was a clean break for the BRC lad. But Nalandian defense putting themselves on the line and are reduced to 10 men yet again. But considering they've been down to 10 men for the bulk of this quarter, Ashwan, you have to commend the defense of the old Nalandians managing to hold their own despite the numbers disadvantage and really keep the BRC attack at bay. And just as I say that, here's the Nalandians now with a counter-attack. Looks for his options. Unfortunately unable to get that pass right. And the free hit is taken quickly, but unfortunately, again, just too much venom on those through balls. And that is something that the old Nalandians have been guilty of so far as well.
Indeed, as you head into the final 5 minutes of this second quarter, plenty of work will be cut out for the attackers of both teams. Once again, a brilliant save from the old Nalandians keeper. A penalty corner once again coming up for BRC.
This is the 6th penalty corner in quick succession, Retswan. And so far, the desperate defense from Nalanda has managed to keep them at bay. But for how much longer can they sustain it will be the question on everyone's minds, as they're down to 10 men yet again. BRC really do need to make one of these opportunities count. If not, things don't end up going their way, they'll surely regret it later. Again, just taking too much time on the ball off that corner. And a tame shot that the keeper can comfortably kick away. Here they concede possession yet again. And that's yet another chance that goes begging for BRC. Route 1 stuff now from the old Nalandians. Brought down well by Patum. Taps it down, gets the shot away. But not enough power on that, and the keeper can just kick it away. And Nalanda now back to their full complement of 11 as well. So for the second time, they've managed to survive that period where they've been down to 10 men. And looks like after doing the bulk of the defending, it's the Nalandians that will have a penalty corner of their own. Coming into the final 2 minutes of this second quarter. They love to go 1-0 up at the halfway mark.
Well, can the old Nalandians just bring some life back into this final? Things haven't gone both teams' way. This time around, once again, hits it wide away.
Yes, just didn't get the direction on that one. But quite a potent shot coming in from the old Nalandians. And here he is again. Keeper just manages to get in the way of that and take the ball out of harm's way. So a couple of good opportunities come in the way of the old Nalandians in this second quarter that really has been dominated by BRC so far. And now here's BRC hovering around the 25. Unfortunately, ball just striking the boot. And possession has been turned over again. Another long ball over the top. And, too long on that occasion. And no one able to get a stick on that from either team as time runs out on our clock in this second quarter. Still goalless here at the Astro Turf. It has really been a battle of attrition so far, hasn't it, Reshwan?
Indeed it has. It's been goalless as of now. Maybe a minute or two left on the referee's clock as well for the conclusion of this first half. It's been quite quiet out here since the game started. Both teams will have their work cut out in the third and fourth quarter.
Yes, indeed. And now BRC looking to launch one final attack. But again, just didn't read his surroundings too well there. And now BRC yet again inside the D. Can they get a shot away? And with the final strike of this second quarter, BRC have struck the post. And it continues to, it will stay goalless here at the Astro Turf Reshwan in this Pioneer Cup final.
Indeed, both teams will go back into the drawing books and try and talk through some tactics and come back well in that third and fourth quarter. It's been quite a tamed first half affair between these two teams. It's goalless at the break as we'll head into a commercial break and be back with the third quarter and the fourth quarter on the other side.
තරු සක්මන ඉතිහාසයේ ප්‍රථම වතාවට සිදු කරන හෙළිදරව්ව මේ සතියේ.
දෛවාංකය කියන්නේ කෙනෙක්ගේ උපන් අවුරුද්ද මාසයේ දිනේ එකට එකතු කරලා සුළු කරලා තනි අගයක් බවට පත් කරගත්තට පස්සේ එන අංකය. මේක හරි විශිෂ්ටයි සහ හරි වෙනස්ම කතාවක් මේ ඇතුලේ කියනවා ඔයාගේ ගෘහ ජීවිතය ගැන. ඔයා මේ වැඩසටහන බලන්න ඕන එකක්.
දෛව අංකයේ රසමුසු තැන් වගේම ඔබේ ජීවිතයට වැදගත් වුණ බොහෝ දේවල් මේ සතියේ channel 1 තරු සක්මනෙන් නරඹනවා වගේම ඔබට මේ සතියේ කලදසාවත් දැනගන්න පුළුවන්. channel 1 තරු සක්මනත් සමග එකතු වන්න.
සෙනසුරාදා උදෑසන 8ට නැවත විකාශය. සඳුදා උදෑසන 8ට සහ සවස 4ට.
නිරෝගිමත් දරුවෙක් රටට දායාද කරන්නේ කොහොමද?
දරුවෙක් ගත්තම ආකාර 3කට අපේ කරලා තියෙනවා. එකක් තමයි සීර කාලය.
දරුවෙක්ගේ නිරෝගිමත් වර්ධනයකට ආයුර්වේද වෛද්‍ය විද්‍යාව කොහොමද බලපාන්නේ?
දරුවා නාවන්න තියෙනවා ඖෂධීය කොළ තැම්පු වතුර. එතකොට මේ දරුවා නාවනකොට දරුවා ඊටාම ඒ ඖෂධ දියරේ දරුවගේ තියෙන උෂ්ණ ගතිය සම්පූර්ණ බහින.
මේ හැම දෙයක් ගැන අපි කතා කරනවා මේ සතියේ සුවර්ණ තුලින්.
ස්පොන්සර් කෙනෙක් හොයාගත්තා නම් උඹටත් ගොඩ යන්න තිබ්බා.
අන්ද උනාට මොෂාන්තුරෙක් කියලා කියන්න බෑ.
මේ වැඩේ හරියන්නේ නැහැ මේක කරන්න එපා.
බලක් කී දෙනෙක් මේ ආවද?
ඔයාගේ කැමතිම ප්‍රෝග්‍රම්ස් මිස් කරගන්නේ නැතුව ViU app එකේ data කැපෙන්නේ නැතුවම බලන්න. අදම ViU app එක download කර ඔයාගේ Dialog TV connection එක add කරන්න.
Welcome to Celebrity Family Feud, everybody. I'm your man, Steve Harvey. Let's have a good time. Team Megan.
We made it to Family Feud! That's crazy! Awesome to be here for the first time.
What TV host have you had romantic fantasies about?
Steve Harvey.
That's different.
Great start, great start.
Celebrity Family Feud Season 10, only on Hits Now.
Dialog Television එක රීලෝඩ් එකෙන් පවුලටම හිතේ හැටියට ටීවී බලන්න රුපියල් 798කට අලුත්ම සුපිරි රීලෝඩ් ප්ලෑන් එකක්. ඇක්ටිවේට් කිරීම රීලෝඩ් සහ My Dialog app මගින්.
Just a little bit of width on offer and he's got fast hands. They'll show.
ප්‍රබල පන්දුවක් කෙවර ප්‍රබල ඉල්ලීමක් නෑ පන්දුව කඩුල්ලේ වදින්නේ ඒ අනුව සාර්ථකත්වයට පත් වෙනවා ඔබ ඔහු තරමක් පිටින් දෙසට යොමුනවා ඔහු කල්පියාම අපේක්ෂා කරන පන්දුව කැපීම අවත පිළිබඳව
ඉහළින්ම පන්දුව එල්ල වෙනවා
කෙටි පන්දුවට ඉහළින් පාර ස්ථානගත කිරීම ලකුණු 4ක් on the Papare on Dialog TV
ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare
ඉස්සස PTI විදියට අන්තර් පාසල් තරගවලින් පදක්කම් කීයක් විතර ගෙනල්ලා තියෙනවද?
මේ එහෙම තරඟ වලට ගිහිල්ලා නැහැ මැඩම්.
නිමල් සර් ඉංග්‍රීසි පාඩමට ලෑස්ති වෙනවා වගේ. ආයි මේවා ළමයිට විකුල්ලා වුණොත් එහෙම මං නරක ගෑණි කියන්න එපා.
පිටින් ඇවිල්ලා නටන්න හදන්න එපා මැඩම්.
අපේ ප්‍රින්සිපල්
කොයි වෙලාවෙත් කෝටුව අතේ. තාත්තලා දරුවන්ට ගොඩාක් ආදරේ. එයාලගේ පණ තමයි දරුවෝ.
उसूलों के साथ प्यार हो तो परिवार जुड़ा रहता है। आज की दौड़ती भागती जिंदगी में संस्कार और भी मायने रखते हैं और बदलते वक्त के साथ तो चुनौतियां भी नहीं हैं, पर संस्कार जो तब थे आज भी वही है। फिर आ रही है तुलसी आपके आंगन में खिलने।
అమ్మాయిని ప్రేమిస్తున్నావో ఏ అమ్మాయిని ప్రేమించట్లేదో తెలియక మేము అమ్మాయిని ఏడిపించడమే మానేసాం.
నిన్న నాకు ఎల్వి చెప్పింది నువ్వే కదా?
సి నాకు ఇటువంటివన్నీ నచ్చవు. నచ్చవంటే చాలా నచ్చవు, చాలా అంటే చాలా చాలా కన్నా చాలా ఎక్కువ నచ్చవు.
මේ පාර කුකින් බීට්ස් වලින් අපි ඔබට කියලා දෙනවා වෙජ් කුරුමා එකක් හදන විදිහ. මේ ජෑම් එක නම් හදන්න ආස හිතන එකක්, කන්නත් ආස හිතන එකක්. ඔරෙන්ජ් පාන් ටික ටෝස්ට් කරලා නිකම්ම අරගත්තා නම් ටෝස්ට් එකටත් ආට් එකක් දාන්න පුළුවන් කියන එක අපි ඔබට කියලා දෙනවා.
Just a little bit of width on offer and he's got fast hands. They'll show.
ස්තුතියි.
We are back in action for the second half of the men's A division final between the older Nalandians and the BRC. Still both the teams haven't scored a goal yet. It has been an interesting game so far because both the teams have shown great aggression throughout the first two quarters, but they haven't been able to find the nets in the first two quarters. Let's see whether who takes the lead first in this men's A division final for the Pioneers Cup, the 70th Colombo Hockey Knockouts. We are witnessing here at the Astro Turf, Colombo. You can see a friendly banter between the players out in the middle. The whistle gets blown and the third quarter is underway here at the Astro Turf, Colombo.
BRC to start the proceedings for the second half. And interesting pictures here under lights. Lovely environment for both these teams, also for the fans. Trying to send a long cross pass, but good defensive work there by Nalanda.
After seeing a match full of 7 goals being scored at the B division final, this has been a quiet game between these two teams. They are yet to score a goal. We are 30 minutes away from the finishing line. Let's see which team comes on top to clinch the title for the Pioneers Cup 2025.
Highly agreed there with you, Aman. It's the third quarter of this A division final and no goal yet scored by any of these teams. Both these teams were brilliant in the first half, but just couldn't manage their final touches to capitalize on a goal. And here's Old Nalandians, number 7.
Old Nalandians on the charge. There were some penalty corners in the previous 2 quarters, but they were missed out. They haven't been able to find the nets in the first 2 quarters. Let's see. It's the BRC who are making inroads in the third quarter. Nalandians, the old Nalandians have won back the ball. It's a good pass, but it was a good opportunity missed out on that occasion.
Foul play in favor of BRC. Yes, the number 12 for BRC. Number 17 rather, Dhananjaya. Some lovely hit. Here's an opportunity.
They're appealing for a penalty. Seems to be it's turned down by the referee there. It was a good save by the goalkeeper of the Old Nalandians Hockey Club. He's the goalkeeper of the University of Colombo team as well.
A bit of an intense moment. BRC player not happy with the referee's call. Sabita, the number 1 for BRC. It's getting intense out here at the Colombo Astro Turf in this all-important A Division final. Sends a long pass, rather an aerial pass to no man's land.
A little fumble by the BRC. I loved the old Nalandians to win back the ball. And now the ball is back with the BRC. Number 1 has the ball for the old Nalandians. Both the teams are in the hunger for their first goal of this all-important final for the Pioneers Cup. Oh, that was very good interception made by the BRC defender, and a very good long pass too, but he wasn't able to make use of this chance. It's another good opportunity. They seem to be panicking here near the goal post. That too is very well defended by the Old Nalandians, but yet again won by the BRC. Another good save by Sudhara, the goalkeeper of the Old Nalandians Hockey Club, which denies the BRC their first goal. So the game stays the same even as we are into the 6th minute of the third quarter of this final between the BRC and Old Nalandians Hockey Club.
Lovely save there by the Old Nalandians goalkeeper, keeping the hopes alive for his team. And yes, BRC once again, they're looking dangerous at the moment. Here's an opportunity. Lovely work again by the Old Nalandians goalkeeper. Vimukti for Nalandians. And once again, BRC is not happy with the referee's decision. You cannot keep arguing like this with the referee. Not good sportsmanship. Here's a lovely pass. Here's an opportunity. This time it's in. That's the goal for BRC. It's the number 1, Abita, the man for BRC.
That time the Old Nalandians couldn't deny the goal by the BRC. So now the score is 1-0. The BRC are 1-0 up as we are slowly approaching the second half of the third quarter. The Nalandians have won back the ball. That was a good opportunity, but
BRC well on top in this game. Been waited for 2 quarters, more than 2 quarters rather, to score that all-important goal. And it's a matter of defending the Old Nalandians offense now, keeping their hopes alive for this all-important A Division final.
It's a great opportunity for the Old Nalandians. They've conceded a goal in this quarter. They'll want to make the most of this opportunity to square things up. Oh, that was an opportunity. They'll be getting another one here. That was a deflection.
We're down to the 9th minute, this third quarter. And here's all Nalandians.
Was very well intercepted by the BRC defenders. Now they are back in action. They have the lead of 1-0. They are moving forward with great confidence. On that occasion, they have missed the possession, but they have won that back.
Yes, BRC once again. It's a long pass. Couldn't manage to hold on to it. It was the goal scorer. Abida misses it. His face says the disappointment. Would have had yet another opportunity to put the old Nalandians under pressure.
We could see the game is getting heated up with BRC scoring their first goal. Both the first 2 quarters, they couldn't score any goals. But now the match is getting interesting with the BRC coming up with their first goal. They are eyeing for their second, while the Nalandians, they need 1 goal, their first one, to level things up. Here at the Astro Turf, there was an attempted strike, missed out. That will be another opportunity for the BRC to extend their lead before going into the final quarter of this men's A division final. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Let's see a discussion between the BRC players. They are taking their time, slowing things up.
Here's a corner penalty for BRC. Can they extend their lead? Massive opportunity here to put the old Nalandians under pressure. There you go, it's the number 15. Lovely, hard hit, but well defended there by
number
the old
13.
Nalandian, number 13. It's Malinga. But BRC will have the same opportunity yet again.
BRC should make the most of this opportunity. They are to get the luxury of having that 2 goals lead before going in to the third quarter. We are 3 minutes away from the whistle for the end of third quarter here at the Astro Turf, Colombo. Will it be converted? Missed out an opportunity. Now the ball is back with the old Nalandians.
Was some lovely ball work. 2-3 lovely passes, just missed that hit. Would have been great if they were able to finish and score another goal, but very unfortunate there. BRC seems to be dominating this quarter. Possession all along with them, and here's yet another opportunity. What a lovely goal!
And a little bit of celebration. That was a wonderful finish by the BRC. Now they go 2-0 up in this all-important final as we are slowly approaching the final and fourth quarter of this final between the BRC and the Old Nalandians Hockey Club.
while ago we spoke about bringing the old Nalandians to under pressure, and BRC has exactly done that. It's 2-0. What a comeback from them after going into lemons.
Yes, Janidu. It has been a truly impressive performance by the BRC in this quarter. After those goalless 2 quarters, in this quarter, the BRC have come up with a clear plan and they have executed it to find their 2 goals. Now they are 2-0 up as we are nearing the end of the 3rd quarter. Old Nalandians, let's see whether they can bounce back to put their first goal. There is an opportunity there, seen to be a good opportunity, but missed out on that occasion. Some good defensive work shown by the BRC. Now they will surely go into the defensive mode as we only have around 15 minutes. Only have the final quarter and about an additional 1 or 2 minutes in this quarter. Oh, there's a penalty corner given. Seems to be a penalty corner given to the Old Nalandians. Let's see whether they can make the most out of this opportunity and to narrow down the gap. Because at the moment, we are nearing the end of the 3rd quarter. Janidu, it's a crucial moment out of this game. Let's see whether they can use this opportunity. Was a hard hit but couldn't make the most out of it. We'll surely be hearing the final whistle for the 3rd quarter soon. Can see the BRC players. They're almost already into the defensive mode. It will be important for them. They can deny a goal here in the end of this quarter. The pressure will hugely mount on their opponents. And that seems to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Yes, it is. Now we only have 1 quarter left. The 4th and the final quarter of this men's A division final between the Berger Recreation Club and the Old Nalandians Hockey Club. It was a quiet first 2 quarters, but then in the 3rd quarter they were able to find 2 goals, the BRC. We could see the replay of the goal scored. First one which gave them the lead, and now the second one was also truly beautiful, which had a wonderful celebration after that as well. This men's A division final between the BRC and the Old Nalandians Hockey Club. The Old Nalandians, they'll come all guns blazing to find those 2 goals and to level up first, and then to try and find their 3rd one if they are to beat their opponents in this finals. Both the team players are making out into the middle for the final quarter of this all important final. The Honourable Sports Minister is in attendance. We could see the dignitaries during the opening of this match. Now we are into the final 15 minutes of this game, Janidu. Interesting times ahead.
Certainly, Aman. The 3rd quarter has been BRC's quarter. They've been dominating throughout. And Old Nalandians, they are in the hunt for 2 goals within 15 minutes. A challenging task, but I'm pretty sure they are up for it. It's a do or die situation for them. Let's see what they have in this all important 4th and final quarter.
And also we are into the final 15 minutes of the day's play. We had 3 matches prior to this game. the men's C division final. We saw the old Isipatanians winning that, and then CRNFC came out on top against the Nomads in the women's division A final. And then previous to this match, the men's B division final was won by the old Joe Sports Club, and now it seems to be the BRC who are going to put their hands on the trophy of the men's A division's final. Let's see. Games, these team sports can be interesting. One more goal for the old Nalandian Hockey Club can make this game more interesting and heat things up.
Yes, definitely, Aman. All Nalandians will have to find a goal early on this quarter. Definitely can't wait till the last few minutes, or rather the seconds. Within first 5 minutes, if they can capitalize on the first goal at least, they have enough time to fight back. But meanwhile, BRC look dangerous in their half, and here missed opportunity again. Could have been 3-0, but here's ball available for all Nalandians now. Lovely turnover there.
First, the all Nalandians have to believe in themselves, and then let's see who can handle the pressure well in this remaining part of the game. Surely the old Nalandians have that potential, but let's see whether they can bring that into execution. BRC have won back the ball. It was a long pass. It was aerial, and he was fortunately able to find his teammate. Good passage of play by the number 1. There is a foul play by the old Nalandians, which gives back the possession for the BRC. And now the old Nalandians, they are back with the ball. They are moving forward in search of their first goal. There is a yellow card being given to the number 9 of the BRC, and he's been sent to the bench. They are one man down. The BRC, not what they want at this stage, because they are all into the defensive mode, and if they are to concede one goal here, that will heat things up here at the Astro Turf. The BRC back with the ball. They are in their third goal here. That was a mistake. And now the old Nalandians have the ball back. And they have around 12 minutes remaining in the final quarter.
Some lovely ball work there by old Nalandians. But turnover being handed over to BRC. Yes, Nalanda on the attack. Lovely defensive work from BRC. Just the goal scorer.
All Nalandians have won back the ball. Oh, that's a very good work. Good interception made by the BRC. And followed it up with a good pass. Now they have the position. Will they be able to score their third one? Let's wait. Number 12 making inroads. Well done. And a very good pass. Foul play signaled by the referee. And a yellow card there to the old Nalandians player. So now both the teams are playing with 10. But still the score line is 2-0. There was an opportunity if there was a player behind the goalkeeper for the BRC. It was a rare error made by the goalkeeper of the All Nalandians Hockey Club. At the moment, the BRC are leading 2-0 as we have completed 5 minutes of the final quarter of this men's A division final. All Nalandians are still in search of their first goal of this final. They are lacking the coordination somewhat because you could see the strikers searching for some support from their teammates, but that wasn't offered on that occasion. And clearly the BRC are in full defensive mode, and whenever they get the opportunity to go for a goal, they have been able to convert them as well.
Yes, Kirti for BRC. Looking for options. All Nalandians been able to turn over the ball but sends it nowhere.
The BRC are 2-0 up in this final. We only have around 8 minutes remaining in this final quarter. All Nalandians, will they convert a chance and make this game more interesting? Let's see.
That's the first goal for all Nalandians. But the question here is, it actually a goal or not? The Nalandian player seems to be having an argument with the referee. They want to know what the concern is.
It's rather they are pleading. The referee seems not to be convinced by the request, by the appeal made by the All Nalandians. Will it be given as a goal or not? That's the question point here. Both the referees are discussing.
Will be very unfortunate for the All Nalandians if it's not a goal. Putting all the hard effort. And yes, it is not a goal. Very unfortunate for them. BRC wouldn't mind it. They are well ahead in this game.
BRC will certainly be happy about what they saw. Let's see. We have around 7 more minutes of the final between the BRC and the All Nalandians. The All Nalandians, they are trying so hard to find their first goal. Still haven't been able to make the most of the opportunities they've got. So foul play and the ball is given back to the All Nalandians. Now it's won back by the BRC. BRC, they clearly want these 6 minutes to go sooner. That's a good dribble play by the All Nalandians. Good bit of teamwork done. And yet again they have missed possession but given back. And it's BRC again. They are slowing things down, you could easily say that. Now they are moving forward. This goal scorer of the BRC. They are slowly approaching. Eyeing for their third one. If they are able to find their third goal, it will be the final nail in the coffin. But yet the All Nalandians, they are putting a fight. As in the last 2 or 3 minutes, we saw one goal being not given by the referee, turned down, but still they are showing great intent and their energy level hasn't been dropped even as we are in the fourth quarter. Yeah, in the last 5 minutes of this final quarter.
Once again, it was Abita, the first goal scorer for BRC. Very dangerous in their own half.
This seems to be interesting, Janidu. It's number 27 player of the Old Nalandians. He's been all around the park and he's been putting on a show for his side, but yet not being able to find a goal.
Yes, Aman, they have been tremendous in their play, but it's all about that final touches. They have not been able to successfully score. They did score one, but very unfortunate there. And here's an opportunity. Lovely save there by the goalkeeper for BRC. We're heading to the final 3 minutes according to our clock. It's not easy for all Nalandians. Less minutes remaining, trailing 2 goals. This is why I spoke about scoring a goal early on in this quarter, having that ideal start in favor of them.
It's a good chance for the Old Nalandians if they are to stay alive in this game. It's another good opportunity, but he fails on that opportunity. They are appealing for a penalty. Will that be given by the referee? You could see there was a collision between those two players, but whether it was intentional, you could see the Old Nalandians pleading for a penalty in these last few minutes of this game. We only have around 2 minutes and a few seconds to the end of this final quarter. These delays are not going to help the Old Nalandians cause, because they are 2-0 down. The BRCers, they would be happy of what's happening here at the Astro Turf, Colombo.
Corner penalty for the All Nalandians. A brilliant opportunity, even though it's too late. They have to score this one definitely. And once again, the corner penalty for All Nalandians.
It's another opportunity for the Old Nalandians. But as you mentioned, Janidu, it seems to be too late. Only less than 2 minutes remaining. Will that be converted? Yet again, they are failing to convert their opportunities into goals. The BRC goalkeeper, he seems to be excited as they are just moments away from confirming their win in the final match against the Old Nalandians Hockey Club. They are battling it out for the Pioneer Cup. It's an aerial pass. He was successful. Now they are eyeing for the third goal. Oh, that's a good save. But still that save Couldn't save them from the loose here. But again, will it be another corner penalty for the BRC? It seems to be the final minute of this last quarter of the final match between the BRC and the Old Nalandians Hockey Club. It's the last match of the day. The BRC, as you could see, the excitement in their faces, the body language. They fought it out hard in the first two quarters. They weren't being able to find the goals. But in the third quarter, they were able to find 2 goals. And this quarter has been full of defensive modes. Let's see whether they can find their third one to finish this game on a high. The Old Nalandians, they are trying for a consolation goal. Yet again, well intercepted by the BRC defenders. They are moving forward. That's the third goal that's denied. We are just moments away from the final whistle of this last quarter. Now the ball is back with the Old Nalandians. Will they be able to find a consolation goal here in the final? Yet again, they failed to convert the opportunity. Now the ball is back with the BRCers. They keep possession. They keep dribbling. They keep finding their players to keep the game on their favor.
And that's the final whistle. BRC will take home the A Division title. Lovely game here. It was that all important third quarter which made the difference to this game. Rather than that, all the quarters were into zeros. And here's the full-time score. BRC 2-0, clinching that A Division title.
It was a great game of hockey here at the Astro Turf, Colombo. Both the teams battled it out so hard until the last moment. But at the end, it was BRC who came out on top to win the final for the Pioneers Cup 2-0 against the Old Nalandians Hockey Club. It was a thrilling game with both the first 2 quarters going goalless. And then came the third quarter in favor of the BRC as they scored 2 goals. And the game ended in their favor. A great game of play here at the Astro Turf as the BRCs win the men's A Division final to clinch the Pioneers Cup. We'll be back after a short commercial break.
width on offer and he's got fast hands. Dilshan.
Into the stands she goes. Nawan Oja moves closer to that half century.
One thing is, they have been heavy and the spinners have bowled really well. Here watching in Sri Lanka on ThePapare or Dialog TV.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
දරුවෝ කියලා කියන්නේ පැන් රසට ගොඩාක් කැමති කට්ටියක්. හැබැයි මේ පැන් රස අපේ මුල්ලාමවිය සංවර්ධනයේ ඉන්න දරුවන්ට හොඳයිද නැද්ද? එහෙම දරුවන්ගෙන් අපි කොහොමද පැන් රස අවම කරලා තියාගන්නේ?
පැන් රස පාලනය කරන්න අපි කරන්න ඕනේ ළමයින්ට පැණි රස දෙන්න ඕනේ. හැබැයි ප්‍රධාන කෑම වේලකට පස්සේ සැරින් සැරේ පැණි රස දෙන එකෙන් වළකින්න ඕනේ.
මේ පිළිබඳව හරියාකාරව දැනගන්න මේ සතියේ Channel 1 හිතලඟ වැඩසටහනේ ඩොක් 990 විශේෂාංගයේ නර්මල්.
හිතලඟ ඩොක් 990 බ්‍රහස්පතින්දා උදැසන 8ට සහ සවස 4:30ට. නැවත විකාශය ඉරිදා උදැසන 8:30ට.
ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් එක රීලෝඩ් එකෙන් පවුලටම හිතේ හැටියට ටීවී බලන්න රුපියල් 798කට අලුත්ම සුපිරි රීලෝඩ් ප්ලෑන් එකක්. දැනුම ගෙනෙන අධ්‍යාපනික චැනල් 18ක්. පොඩ්ඩන් වෙනුවෙන්ම චැනල් 8ක්. දේශීය රසවින්දනය ගෙනෙන චැනල් 22ක්. විනෝදාස්වාදය පිරි විදේශ චැනල් රසක් සමග චැනල් 80කටත් වඩා. ඇක්ටිවේට් කිරීම රීලෝඩ් සහ මයි ඩයලොග් ඇප් මගින්. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ටෙලිවිෂන් රසාස්වාදය. ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන්.
நீ பண்ணியா இல்லையான்னு நான் சொல்றேன்.
පිටිපන්දුවට ඉහළින් හර ස්ථානගත කිරීම.
ThePapare on Dialog TV.
ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare. අපේ ජීවිතයේ පළමුවැනි වීරයාගේ කතාව. තාත්තා ප්‍රසාද් සමරතුංගගේ දෙවැනි සිනමා නිර්මාණය.
මේ තොත්ත බබා වෙන්න එපා තේරුණාද?
මට බඩගිනි. එයා මාව අල්ලන්නයි එන්නේ. එයා මාව ගෙනියයි.
මං කවදාවත් හිතුවේ නෑ මන්දි මට මෙහෙම දෙයක් කරයි කියලා.
එකම සීනයක් හඹා යන තරුණයන් දෙදෙනෙක් විඳින විඳවන ජීවිතවල ඇතුලාන්තය ප්‍රේමී සදාතනික බැඳීමෙන් ලංවන මනුෂ්‍යත්වයට එහා ගිය යූරෝ ඩොලර් 3 අතරමං වූ ජීවිත සුන්දර ඉතාලි සීනයක තනි කරන පාස්පෝර්ට්. ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් ViU Mini, ViU Hub හා ViU App තුලින් නරඹන්න.
इस अगस्त जुल्म के खिलाफ उठेगी आवाज. एक बूंद पानी के लिए डर और खौफ में जी रहा सारा गांव. भाग, मसीहा बनकर आया एक भगवान. गॉड ऑफ डेथ. नाम है उसका डाकू महाराज.
बताओ मेरा बेटा कहाँ है? I'm sorry, मैं आपको नहीं बता सकता.
आखिर क्यों बढ़ रही है अंश की मुश्किलें? एक खून और न जाने कितनी उलझने.
पूरा 5 चक्कर लगा चुके हैं मैडम करके, कुछ पता नहीं चला.
आखिर क्या है सच? मन से की हुई पूजा
पत्थर भगवान नहीं होते।
पत्थर को भी भगवान बना देती है। दिल को छू जाए ऐसे जज्बात जो आपको रखे हर पल खुश, सिर्फ स्टार भारत पर।
सर्व लोकेश्वर चिंता माणिक्य तैलය මේ තරම් දීප්තිමත්ද, මේ තරම් ආකර්ශනීයද, මේ තරම් කෙනෙක්ගේ හිත් දිනා ගන්න පුළුවන් තෛලයක් වෙන්නේ කොහොමද?
800ක් රූප කටුගැසුම් පිල්ලි සූනියන් අනවින බන්ධන කොඩිවින හදි හූනියන් වැල් පැන්නුම් මේ සියල්ලක් ගිනි දුටු පිනිබිඳක්සේ විනාශ වේ.
सर्व लोकेश्वर चिंता माणिक्य तैलය ඔයාට කොහොම ගුණපණක් ඇති කරන, කොහොම වටිනාකමක් එකතු කරන තෛලයක්ද කියලා පොඩි වෙද හාමුදුරුවොත් එක්ක මේ සතියේ ගිනිමැලේ වැඩසටහනින් බලන්න පුළුවන්.
අපරිමිත දාරක ස්නේහයෙන් නිර්මිත අභිවන්දනීය මාතෘත්වයේ සිනමාත්මක ප්‍රතිරූපණය සම්මානිත මහාචාර්ය සුනිල් ආරියරත්න සිනමා සිතුවමක් සකල ලෝවාසී බෞද්ධයන් ඇසූ කතාපුවත දැස් ඉදිරිපිට සිනමාත්මකව මවන ගෞතම බුද්ධ මාතා උත්තරීතර මාතෘත්වයේ ප්‍රතිමූර්තිය ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් ViU මිනි ViU හබ් හා ViU ඇප් තුලින් නරඹන්න. ගෞතම බුද්ධ මාතා.
For the first time on Sri Lankan TV, Dialog Television brings you Lionsgate Play.
Are you with me? Always.
You enjoy this?
We're gonna have a great time.
All right. Now available free of charge to all Dialog ViU Hub and ViU Mini postpaid customers. To access, simply go to the home screen on your Dialog ViU and go to Movies and select Lionsgate Play.
This is Dr. Arjun Reddy Deshmukh.
Medical profession కోపాన్ని
Limited, and also representing Sri Lanka Hockey Federation, Mr. P. Vishwanathan, President, the sitting President, Sri Lanka Hockey Federation, the life member, Mr. Rohan Disanayaka, life member, Colombo Hockey Association, and the past presidents, Mr. Ahmed Zumri, Mr. Damita Silva, Mr. Azad Jurangpati, past presidents of Colombo Hockey Association. And the first thing first, awards presentation will start from the C Division's men's tournament, and to give away the awards to be presented, I would like to invite Mr. Azad Jurangpati, past president, Colombo Hockey Association, and Mr. Ahmed Zumri, again past president, Colombo Hockey Association, and he will be accompanied by Mr. Maitri Ranasinghe, vice president, and Mr. Priyadarshan Giridharan, also vice president. I believe and hope that the teams are ready to collect their trophies, awards, and you know who it is. First, C Division Men's League champions. And C Division Men's League champions 2025 goes to CHNFC. Let's give a warm round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Playing hockey is no easy game. Takes a whole lot of skill and courage and determination and of course aim. And next we have C Division Men's Knockout Champions. The winners of the President's Cup. And it goes to Old Isipatana Hockey Club. Thank you, gentlemen. And the next set of awards. And for the awards presentation. And it'll be for B Division Men's Tournament. And I would like to invite Mr. Anushan Vijayavardhana, Head of Finance and Strategy, Lanco Wood Coating and Industrial Paints. Mr. Dominic Pereira, Associate Director, Papare Private Limited. Mr. P. Vishwanathan, President, Sri Lankan Hockey Federation. Mr. Damita Silva, Past President, Colombo Hockey Association, and they will be accompanied by Mr. Kitmal Pereira, Secretary, Colombo Hockey Association. And B Division's Men's League Champions, winners of the Pioneer Shield, goes to my alma mater, Old Joe Sports Club. And it will be proudly presented by another Joe, Dominic Pereira. Blue and white on a blue and white turf. All right, let's move on to the next presentation, and that will be for B Division Men's Knockout Champions, winners of the Bacon Cup, and it goes once again to none other than Old Joe's Sports Club. Let's give a warm round of applause. Two back-to-back awards been wrapped up, and it will be collected by Keith, representing Old Joe's Sports Club. Thank you, gentlemen. And we have two sets to be given away. That would be the awards presentation for A Division's Women's Tournament and A Division Men's Tournament. Ladies first. And to present the awards, I would like to invite the Honorable Minister Sunil Kumaragamage, Minister of Sports and Youth Affairs, Mr. Charit Kollure, Director, Chief Executive Officer, Ceylan Worldwide Private Limited, Mr. Akhiladan, the Manager Director, ACA Global Logistics Private Limited, Mr. Shahzad Ghani, Head of Strategic Marketing, SIA Private Limited, Mr. Rohan Disanayaka, Life Member, Colombo Hockey Association, Mr. Ahmed Zumri, Past President, Colombo Hockey Association, and They will be accompanied by Mr. Charita Karunaratne, President, Colombo Hockey Association. Will be accompanied by Mr. Charita Karunaratne, President, Colombo Hockey Association. And time for the league champions. A Division Women's League champions goes to BRC. Let's give a warm round of applause to these wonderful ladies. BRC takes away the shield. And next we have A Division Women's Knockout champions. And goes to CRNSA. CRNFC will receive the cup for A Division Women's Knockout Champions for 2025. And now we move on to the final two awards for the day. And that will be A Division's men's tournament. A Division's men's league champions, winners of the Andreas Shield, goes to Old Nalanda Hockey Club. The team has decided to take a photograph at the presentation itself. Not a bad idea. Reminds me of cricket. Nevertheless, we will have an official photograph session, gentlemen. And congratulations, All Nalanda Hockey Club, for winning A Division's Men's League champions, winners of the Andreas Shield. And next, final match, we all were on edges of our seats. That's A Division's men's knockout champions, winners of the Pioneer Cup. Look how beautiful that cup is, and it's big. I hope it's heavy too. And the winners, none other than BRC once again. Black and gold seem to be having quite a charm today, taking home a second cup. There you have your winners of the A Division's men's knockout champions, winners of the Pioneer Cup 2025. Once again, BRC Sports Club. Thank you, gentlemen, for the awards presentation. And next online, we will have the winners' group photographs. In order, it will be C Division's men's first. The league winners, CHNFC, will participate.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, The Papare.
3, 2, 1, roll off.
ඉස් දින ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to ThePapare.
Welcome to the live broadcast from The Papare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.